Welkom bij het Hapsishuis Radio Live via YouTube en HapsisTube. Met een herhaling van een van onze programma's die we al eerder uitzonden via onze radio op het hapsishuis.nl. En daar zijn al onze uitzendingen ook na te luisteren. Het Hapsishuis is trouwens een cultuurhuis op de snijvlakken van gezondheid, filosofie, kunst, haptonomie en samenleving. En het Hapsishuis Radio is op het hapsishuis.nl 24 uur per dag te beluisteren. Expeditie Intuïtie is het programma om kennis te maken met de rol van intuïtie in je leven en welzijn. Marleen, Wisse en Jeroen Swart gaan ook in deze aflevering op zoek naar die rol. Veel plezier! In deze aflevering van Ga mee op Expeditie Intuïtie praten Marleen, Wisse en Jeroen Swart met Pan. Hij leidt een spirituele groep mensen en vertelt in de bijdrage van Jeroen Swart en Marleen Wisse onder andere over zijn intuïtie en wat die voor hem betekent. En het is een spannend gesprek.
Welcome for another episode. Today we're speaking with Pan. We met him through our spiritual friend group, where he is our spiritual master. He's sharing about living beyond the mind and being spontaneous. Pan is quite a funny guy to interview. He didn't take our questions so seriously, which is actually a great thing. It helps us to take ourselves less seriously. This time we had an audience because we did this interview during a meeting. You can hear them laugh sometimes and enjoying the interview. We hope you also enjoy the interview. Let's get started. Thank you, Pan, that you want to take the time for us to ask you some questions. Will be mostly about intuition. Our first question to you is the word intuition. What does that actually mean to you?
Nothing.
Okay, explain.
Intuition cannot be explained. It's a sensitivity. It's very subjective. So you see, there are questions who cannot be answered. This is one of them. But they can be felt. You can ask the question and then you can feel the answer. Not to the words. Do you?
I just feel it in my body, yes.
Yeah, okay, that's the answer.
It's just a sensing in the body.
Right.
Is there a way that usually expresses if something feels right, that there is then a particular feeling in the body?
It expresses then naturally. It happens. You do not have to think about it. It happens spontaneous. So intuition is another word for, if it expresses, it's spontaneity. Spontaneity means an expression without first thinking about it. Okay?
Yeah, so you just know, spontaneously do something or know something this is for me.
No, there is a knowing.
Yeah, a knowing.
I would say there is a knowing, and this is spontaneously expressed.
With Osho, you are a follower of him. Was that knowing immediately there with Osho for you?
Yes, it happened when he looked into my eyes. There was knowing on the spot, immediately. And I'm not a follower. I'm not following anybody. And Osho never wanted to have followers. Followers means believers. This is knowing means beyond belief. There is no belief, no disbelief, it's just knowing. And that's subjective. You just know this is for you. For you it's like this. And that's it. And you can't explain. And you're not even try.
So this is a bit of a kind of weird interview because we're all talking about things you cannot explain.
That's the interview. Intuition, this is your main subject, right? Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is a state beyond mind. And then how to explain something what is not in thoughts? How to explain not thinking? Unexplainable. But you can experience. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a very strange guest for your interviews. But go ahead. It's fun.
Yeah? Okay, great. Good to hear.
You?
Yeah, I was wondering if you have any tips for listeners, for people who want to grow into following their intuition, following what helps them grow in consciousness, in becoming more aware of what's happening and expanding their feelings, the feeling capacity.
Find somebody who is beyond mind. Be receptive and open to it, and understanding can happen.
It's not a guarantee, or...
There is never a guarantee for anything. Yeah, I can only say, what can I say about it, how it happened to me. When I met my master, the growth made a jump, and it's still growing. There is a point where it starts, but there is no end. It's just expanding, expanding, expanding. So, what was the question? What helps? Tips for growth?
Yeah, for people who have not met someone who is very deep into this.
Then they do not seek for it. They do not search for it. If you search for it, you will meet. But if you meet someone, a mystic, let's call it like this, okay? And you open up to it, it's the end of you. And somewhere deep down the mind knows that and avoids it. So you need to seek for it and be ready to die to your concepts, not your body, okay? They are not murderers. But your concepts about you need to die.
Yeah, because these concepts, they are kind of blocking a lot of the feeling capacity, a lot of the deepness.
Absolutely. It's the roadblock. It's a big rock. The concept about you. It's in the way. The definition you have about you, it's in the way. So, that's the tip I can find a mystic. If you really seek for it, you find. But perhaps you're scared. Then you cannot find. In spite of the fear. They are always around, and you will find somebody who fits to you. And then commit to that for a certain time. Until they tell you to leave, or they leave. Leave you behind.
Yeah, then at some point it's again to do it by yourself.
If your growth has ripened to that point, it will continue. It's a question how far it has ripened. That means it's a question of your receptivity. If you're utterly receptive, it doesn't take long. It's instant. But this might be very rare, so it needs a few impulses. a repetition because people are forgetful.
So if I understand you right, it's just if you expand in your feeling capacity, it's exactly for that expanding. It's needed to leave all your concepts behind, and then just following your intuition, just it becomes something natural. You don't have to think about it; it just happens.
You thought it through, no? Your thoughts are correct. Now follow it.
Yeah, that's always the tricky thing.
Yeah, that's the problem. The problem with the mind, it can understand it intellectual, and then it does not follow. Because it says, I know. You know the theory, but you do not know the experience. For the experience, you have to put the mind aside. And this you cannot do on your own. Mind cannot put itself aside. It's like you want to pull you up on your shoelashes.
What do you mean? You want to pull you up on your shoes?
You pull your body up by pulling on your shoelashes. Laces. Okay, shoelaces. Or another picture would be a dog chasing its tail. It never catches it. It's always running away. So here we go again. You need to seek a situation where your mind comes to its limit. And when there is a moment where the mind switches off, experience happens. Okay.
Yeah, we just had a very open last question. Whether you have anything you want to share?
I can only share what you want to hear. From my side, I have nothing to say. For me, it functions like this. If there is somebody who wants to hear something, I can respond to that. If you want to hear nothing, I have nothing to say. So what do you want to hear?
No, I think we asked. Nothing more comes. So.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for listening. This episode is made possible by Het Hapsishuis. They broadcast a wide variety of interviews connected to philosophy, spirituality, and art. I offer haptotherapy sessions.
And I offer coaching sessions. You can find all the links in the description. We wish you a wonderful day.
Marleen Wisse en Jeroen Swart hoorde je met deze aflevering van Expeditie Intuïtie. De aflevering van het Hapsishuis Radio Live is spoedig na te luisteren op het hapsishuis.nl.